Attention, please!
This is me living in my house, and this is my habitat.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Sometime soon, a child will be born. The birth of this individual will change forever the dynamics of the human race. We will become a predominantly urban species.
The rise of Homo urbanus has been many centuries in the making. From hunter-gatherers to village dwellers, the human species has evolved its habits and its habitat. North or south, cities have always been the centers of creativity and excellence. But it was the Industrial Revolution which promised new prospects and possibilities. While social relations were altered forever, everyone dreamed of a better home. Industrialization increased the scale of human habitats. It also gave governments the ability to provide new cities and cityscapes for their citizens. In this age of plenty, there was a general consensus that the government would be the great provider.
1,200 families on St. Pancras' huge housing list will have been found homes when this new scheme on the edge of Regent's Park is completed.
It was a time of promise and prosperity. But the promise of plenty has given way to a harsher reality. Governments are unable to provide for their citizens, and everywhere the cities are in crisis. Is this the future we want to offer the children of Homo urbanus?
Cities are not a lost cause. There is no need to give up. Perhaps we need to stop thinking about ourselves as the great providers. We need to demolish old models of economic and social development. Instead, we need to look more closely at what is going on in our neighborhoods. Old habits and habitats die hard. All over the world, communities have always created their own options and opportunities. Such self-reliance needs to be supported. Governments need to encourage and enable these initiatives. The process of participation is essential to gaining the full support of communities in improving their urban environment. It is the only way to get their full commitment. With the involvement of the community, people contribute both financially and in kind to the upgrading of their settlements. The private sector can also be called upon to invest in the improvement of the urban infrastructure. Partnerships between the communities, non-governmental organizations, the private sector and local authorities can change the quality of urban life. Best practices from all over the world have shown that governments can enable the revitalization of our cities and towns. It just means that governments must become the great enablers. It is only in this way that cities will once more be centers of creativity and excellence.
We are gathered here to negotiate and legitimize the plan of action.
And as we discuss whether to enable or not to enable, to provide or not to provide, to bracket or not to bracket, we need to remember only this.
Any decisions we make today will affect the future welfare of our cities and its citizens.
The welfare of our citizens will affect the future legitimacy of our governments.
And the form of our governance will affect the future we offer the children of Homo urbanus.